usually a man is going to be older than the woman, just because that seems to be the natural way of doing things. They actually have shows on TV about women who dated guys that were younger, you know, and they go through all these women. But I just think that that's the usual thing. I think 10 years or less would be pretty good. If it's more than that, well, then you'll have to kind of cope with that and figure out how to deal with that and nail that down before you get married, and not discover that you're, you know, half a generation apart or a third of a generation apart. As far as the woman being older, usually, of course, the man dies a little younger than the woman, so that's another reason why it's good for the man to be older than the woman. One of our young ladies dated a guy who was 22 years older than she was. And to me, that's off the wall. I mean, that's just off the charts. And I said to her, I said, you know, when you're 64, he's going to be 86. You're going to be wheeling him around in a wheelchair. Are you good for that when you're 64? I said, I don't think that's, you know, and there were other problems, but that was kind of the obvious one. And I said, so I would say one couple came to me and the woman was, I don't know, 5 or 6 years older than the man. And my point to them was, look, if things are right in terms of getting along, things are right in terms of your faith commitment, then I don't see any problem here. But his parents were not happy with the whole thing, and I said, you know, your parents are not the ones getting married. It's good for you to listen to your parents if they're wise people and if they have a good track record. But if not, it's you need to make your own decision and accept what they say as an input, but don't necessarily listen to them as the final word.